This painting, I honestly didn't really like how it turned out. And feel free, if you are an artist, feel free to give your critiques below as well. I always love constructive criticism, not just rude criticism, as you probably know. I recently got done reading chapter 8 in The Artist's Way, and I just wanted to share a few quotes here with you guys. So the first couple quotes go like this. This kind of look at the big picture thinking ignores the fact that a creative life is grounded on many, many small steps and very few large steps. Large change occurs in tiny increments. I loved reading this because I have been working on my art career for the last 5 years. I am a full time parent, and I'm an employee, I'm a wife, I have a lot of other commitments, and so I am really just working in the margins of my life to develop this craft because at the end of the day, or at the end of my lifetime, I want this beautiful body of work. I want to leave behind my creative passion. I want to develop this thing and see like how good can I get? How far can I go as a self-taught artist? Where could it take me? And 5 years ago, I was just at the beginning. I was rigid, I was stiff, I didn't have like a loose hand when I was painting, and I was learning so much. It felt really overwhelming. It was easy to look at artists that had been doing this thing for 5 years and they were 5, 10, 15 years into their career and be like, wow, I don't even know how to get there. I should just quit. I don't even, like, I'll never be that good because I can't do that today. Instead, I decided to focus on where I was at because where you're at is a beautiful thing. It's just these little steps. Just like with my website is recently, my website is in a place where I'm like, dang, that looks good. That looks like websites that I've looked at and admired, and now it's my website. And I didn't build it in a day. It took me like a really long time. This is actually my second website that I've built from scratch, and I don't know. There's just, there's a learning curve. We have to take it one day at a time, one step at a time, tiny increments. Or even this painting that I have hanging in my bathroom. I really like it. It's very cartoonish, it's very simple, it's very rudimentary, but it's one of the first like female figure paintings that I did. And honestly, it's really not that good, but I leave it hanging up because one, it's still like cute. Like it's my art. I'm going to have it up. But I love looking at it because it shows me like, wow, look at what I can do now. This is my most recent figure drawing. And this is 5 years after practicing for a lot of hours and putting in a lot of time. I still have things to learn. I still have things to practice, but it's amazing. Like, if I could do this in 5 years, how is my art going to be in a year when I'm even more consistent and persistent with practicing and I'm not so scared to make mistakes? I just go for it. I go for it, just like in this painting. I made mistakes, and those mistakes are okay because I learned from them. I'm not worried about wasting a canvas or wasting my time if I am able to make a better painting for my next piece of work. Next, creativity requires activity. You must do something to feel better. Now, what I really took away from this and this aha, like epiphany, is like, if I want to feel better, I need to be working on something. It feels better to be like, oh, I'm working on this project, I'm doing this thing, and you're really excited about it, and you're in like the messy middle part of it, and you're not done yet. Like, that's a beautiful place to be in because you're excited about it. It's building momentum. It's a lot different than like, oh, yeah, I took a painting class 2 years ago. Like, yeah, okay, you did that, but what are you working on now? We need to take action. Because for sure, times where I paused, I felt the most uncertain. Those are the times when I'm not painting, those are the times I have the most imposter syndrome. If I'm just painting every day, I feel like a painter. Even if I'm not painting my best work yet, I still feel like a painter. I still feel like an artist because I'm actually creating artwork. It's those times where I don't prioritize my creativity and I just either prioritize nothing, well, not nothing, but like child raising, my job, my day job, and stuff like that. Or I'm prioritizing like marketing and getting my, stuff out on like just promoting myself, and I'm not actually creating the art. I have the most imposter syndrome and I'm having the least amount of fun. So, one huge takeaway I've had on this journey is that I need to be making art and that needs to be the priority, and promotion and marketing comes secondary. If I don't have time to market that week and I still made an awesome painting, I feel like that's a win. Now, let me know what you think of this painting. I personally think there's some good points. I've been studying moths. I've been studying what does light look like in the dark, and I really wanted that light to pop more and be like more illuminating. And what I realized I did wrong is I kept the values. I guess the values were okay, but I there was too much saturation in the color around the light. I needed to keep that everything around that light a lot darker, and just add that little pop of color at the very end. And then maybe also, if I would have kept my mauves more muted, and less saturated, and just added a few tiny pops of color, I think it would have looked more like they were flying at night. Um, the composition isn't great. Like, I put that light in the bottom right corner, and I wish I would have spread the mauves out a little bit more, but I didn't really plan this video, or I didn't really like sit down and plan the composition of this painting. It was more so a painting to, like I said, to study the moth and the different shapes a moth creates when it's flying, and it was also to study how does light look, how can I create this kind of like this glow effect in my painting, how can I work on that glow effect, because I really haven't done a lot of studies of nighttime paintings, and it is definitely a challenge. I need to definitely make sure all of the colors are much darker, much more muted, and then wait to quote unquote turn the lights on at the very, very end, and just make sure I have all my values right, right up until the end, and kind of work up to those last final touches. I think I was just a little excited to like see what it would look like with the highlights, and I should have just definitely slowed down a little bit. Uh, Definitely give me your critiques in the comment below. I like constructive criticism. I can definitely take it. I am building my tough skin. Like this video and subscribe if you resonate with it. If you're still here at this point, that would be great. I'll see you guys in the next video.